Check it again. It's not 1 there. Given it as -1, no? So level 1, what is the page number? 113, no? Okay. So first question, the x square plus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0 is the quadratic equation they are given. So here the coefficient is 1 and here it is 3. So 1 into 3 is 3. When you factorize it, the factors you get are 1 and 3. So that 1 plus 3 is 4, which is the middle term. Is that right? So you can write x square plus x plus 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. So x into x plus 1 plus 3 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x plus 3 into x plus 1 is equal to 0, which implies x is equal to -1 or -3. So you wrote it as 1 comma 3 because x minus 1 into x minus 3 is 0. First of all, it is not x minus 1 into x minus 3. Okay. It is x plus 1 into x plus 3. It is plus 3x plus 1x. Okay. The positive real root of the equation. So positive real root of the equation. 64x square minus 1 is 0 implies it is 8x the whole square. Can I write it as 8x the whole square minus 1 is equal to 0? So I can write it as 8x minus 1 into 8x plus 1 is equal to 0. Why? Because it is of the form a square minus b square is equal to 0. So a square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b. So 8x minus 1 is 0 means x is equal to 1 by 8. 8x plus 1 is equal to 0 means x is equal to minus 1 by 8. So answer will be x is equal to 1 by 8 or minus 1 by 8. But what is the value they ask? Positive real root. So positive real root is 1.
Okay.
இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கிளாஸ்ல அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா எனக்கு ஈஸியா இருக்கும். Okay. நீங்க இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணலாமா? So do the next one, third one. Sorry. Okay. So if we pass third one, the one of the real roots of the quadratic equation 3x square minus 5x minus 2 is equal to 0 is what? So which term are you supposed to factorize? 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. So minus 6 can be factorized as minus 1 and 6 or 1 and minus 6. Out of these two, which one will you choose? You need to choose 1 and minus 6 because the sum of these two, 1 minus 6 is minus 5, which is the middle term. Okay. So 3x square plus x minus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, take out x common. X into 3x plus 1 minus 2 into 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. X minus 2 into 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, which implies x is equal to 2 or x is equal to minus 1 by 3. So which is the right answer? Option Option C is the right answer. Fourth one. The discriminant of the quadratic equation 3x square minus 4x minus 2 is equal to 0 is. So 3x square minus 4x minus 2 is equal to 0. So what is the discriminant? Discriminant is b square minus 4ac. So a is 3, b is minus 4, c is minus 2. So discriminant is b square. So 16 minus 4 into a into c. So 16 plus 8 into 3 is 24, which will give you 40. So option A is the right answer. So the quadratic equation ax square minus 4ax plus 2a plus 1 is equal to 0 has repeated roots. So what do you mean by repeated roots here? That's right. So when will the repeated roots exist? When the discriminant is equal to 0. So last class I gave you 3 conditions with respect to discriminant. Go and check your notes. So you wrote it in rough notes last class. Check it. So if D is greater than 0, it has real and distinct roots. Right? If D is equal to 0, it has real and repeated roots. If D is less than 0, it has no real roots. It has roots, but they are not real roots. They are complex roots. Okay, so D is equal to 0. Okay. So B square minus 4ac is equal to 0. B square is 16a square minus 4 into a into c is 2a plus 1 is equal to 0. So 16a square minus 8a square minus 4a is equal to 0. So 16a square minus 8a square is 8a square minus 4a is equal to 0. Is there any doubt till this time? Observe, b square is 16a square. Did you understand why is it so? Because minus 4a the whole square, that is 16a square. Minus 4 into a is a only. What is c? 2a plus 1. Okay. So 16a square minus 4a into 2a is 4 into a, 4a, 8a square. So minus 4a into 1, that is minus 4a. So 16 minus 8 is 8a square minus 4a. So what is common in both? A into, or I can take 4a common. 4a into 2a minus 1 is equal to 0, which implies 4a is 1 or, sorry, 4a is equal to 0 or 2a is equal to 1. So a will be 0 or a is equal to half. So what is the option? Both options cannot be correct, no? So if you observe the question, this is where the tricky part is. If you observe the question, ax square minus 4ax plus 2a plus 1 is equal to 0 is there, no? If I put a is equal to 0 here, then what will this quadratic equation become? 0 minus 0 plus 0 plus 1 is equal to 0. So it's not a quadratic equation at all. Okay. So A is equal to 0 does not make the quadratic equation exist. Is that right? So you don't have. Sure. Did you understand or not? Shall I proceed? Copy. Okay. Next. Let's get started. So let's do the sixth one. So sixth one is if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then the roots of the equation cx square plus b square minus 2c into x plus c is equal to 0 are. What are they? So for this, the roots are alpha and beta. So how do we even proceed? So alpha plus beta is minus b by a, and alpha beta is c by a. Is that right? Right. So let the roots of the second quadratic equation, you give me some terms. Can I take them as gamma and delta? Okay. Then what is gamma plus delta? Minus b square minus 2c divided by c. Is that right? Why? Why did you first write alpha plus beta is minus b by a? First of all, why did I write this step? I told you already in the polynomials. I'm saying, how did I write it? Why is alpha plus beta minus b by a? Some of the roots. So where did we get this idea from? That's what I'm asking. The same logic is what I use. Gamma plus delta is minus of b square minus 2c by c. What is gamma into delta? C by c, which is 1. Okay. Now what we need to do is you need to write gamma plus delta in terms of gamma plus delta in terms of gamma and delta in terms of alpha and beta. So how do we proceed? One minute. Here, there is no A. I thought there is an A. So it is only minus B. And alpha beta is only C because the coefficient of x square is 1. Right? So gamma plus delta, can I write gamma plus delta is equal to minus B square by C plus 2? Can I do that? This is equal to minus, what is B square? Alpha plus beta the whole square. Because minus B is alpha plus beta. If I do alpha plus beta the whole square, what will I get? I'll get B square. Is that right? So I have a minus. Minus of B square is alpha plus beta the whole square divided by, what is C? Alpha beta. And remember, gamma into delta is 1. Okay. Now, gamma plus delta is equal to, how much is this? Minus of alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta, the whole divided by alpha beta. Can I do that? A plus b the whole square. Okay. So this will be equal to minus of 1 by beta plus 1 by alpha plus 2. This is what is gamma plus delta is. And we know that gamma delta is equal to 1. Or else I could have done one more thing. I'll do a simpler way because you can still solve this. I'll tell you the idea. You need to write gamma minus delta the whole square is equal to something. You'll write gamma minus delta the whole square is equal to gamma plus delta the whole square minus 4 gamma delta. You need to write it like this and proceed, which will become tedious for you. I'll make the process even more simpler. Okay. So directly write the solution for this using the formula. X is equal to minus B minus, what is B? B square minus 2C plus or minus root of B square. What is B? So B square the whole square minus 4 into AC. C into, that is C square divided by 2A. Observe this step. Is there any doubt in this? Minus B plus or minus root of B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. In this case, A is C only. So it is of minus B square minus 2C plus or minus root of, let's solve this, B power 4 plus 4C square minus 4BC minus 4C square. Is that right? The whole divided by 2c. So 4c square and 4c square will get cancelled. Okay. So this will be minus b square minus 2c plus or minus root of b power 4 minus 4bc divided by 2c. Which 2c and 2c will get cancelled? Which 2c and which 2c? You cannot know. When you split the denominator to each term, then it will get cancelled. Okay. So this will be equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square. So b power 4 plus 4c square minus 4b square c. A is b square. Put it in this step. I clear with this step, it is b square in this. Okay. Plus or minus. If I take the b square outside, I'll get b square minus 2c. Sorry, b square minus 4c. The whole divided by 2c. So this will be equal to minus b square minus 2c plus or minus square root of b square is b into root of b square minus 4c divided by 2c. This is what is x. So x is equal to minus. Now you start substituting the value. B square is alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2c. B is minus alpha plus beta into root of b square is alpha plus beta the whole square minus 4 alpha beta. C is alpha beta. So in the place of C, I replaced it with alpha beta divided by 2 times alpha beta. Okay. This will be minus of alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2c minus or plus alpha plus beta into alpha plus beta the whole square minus 4 alpha beta is how much? A plus b the whole square minus 4ab is a minus b the whole square. Okay, there's a slightly tricky problem only. A lot of algebra is involved. So it is a minus b the whole square. So square root of alpha minus beta the whole square, the whole divided by 2 alpha beta. Okay, what I suggest is keep copying till this step. So write it down. Down. Should I go up? One minute. Here it is there. No. Here also in the place of C, can I write it as alpha 2 alpha beta? You almost got it. 2 more steps will get the answer. Is it clear till this step? Listen. Minus of. If I take minus common from these two terms, what will I get? Alpha plus beta the whole square plus 2 alpha beta minus or plus alpha plus beta into alpha minus beta the whole square under a root is alpha minus beta. That's it. Square and square root will get cancelled. No? Okay. What will this lead you to? Minus of alpha square plus beta square plus 4 alpha beta ingeda a square plus b square plus 2ab plus 2ab is already there. This one is there, no, plus 2ab. I'm talking only about this bracket one. Okay, minus or plus alpha plus beta into alpha minus beta is alpha square minus beta square divided by 2 alpha beta. Is that clear? Now put this minus sign across each term. Minus alpha square minus beta square minus 4 alpha beta. Okay, minus or plus alpha square minus beta square within a bracket, the whole divided by 2 alpha beta. Now observe, minus alpha square minus beta square minus 4 alpha beta. This minus or plus, I'll split and write it as two terms. So when I write it as minus, I get minus alpha square minus beta square divided by 2 alpha beta. And the other one is or alpha square minus beta square minus 4 alpha beta plus alpha square minus beta square divided by 2 alpha beta. Is that clear? So if you take out the terms from here, then if I observe minus 2 alpha square minus 2 beta square minus 4 alpha beta divided by 2 alpha beta. So I can take out minus 2 outside. It becomes alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta divided by 2 alpha beta. 2 and 2 are gone. So this will be equal to minus of, this will be alpha plus beta the whole square divided by alpha beta. Alpha plus beta is the whole square by alpha beta. Let this be 1. Similarly, from here, if I take alpha square and alpha square are gone, minus 2 beta square minus 4 alpha beta divided by 2 alpha beta is equal to minus 2 beta. If I take out, I get 1 plus 2 alpha divided by 2 alpha beta. So 2 beta and 2 beta are getting cancelled. It will be minus 1 plus 2 alpha divided by alpha. This will be, and the roots of the equation are Did I make any algebraic mistake? Actually, you should get either of the options. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me check with the options. Just give me a minute. Keep observing, okay? X square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. The roots of the equation are alpha and beta, right? The roots of the equation are alpha and beta. Now, I have cx square plus b square minus 2c into x plus c is equal to 0. Let the roots be gamma and delta, okay? Now, what we'll do is we'll check with each option. If it is alpha square, comma beta square, okay, if it is alpha square, comma beta square, then what should alpha square plus beta square be equal to? Adu parra. Sum of two. See, first option is alpha minus of b square minus 2c by 1 by c. And alpha square beta square should have been, that is 1. Okay. But here alpha beta is c and alpha plus beta is d. So observe, if you square alpha beta the whole alpha into beta, you should get alpha square beta square is equal to, you should get c square. நான் சொல்ற புரியுதுங்க. You're supposed to get c square, but the first option alpha square beta square is giving me 1. It is not giving me c square. So alpha square beta square cannot be the answer. Second, if I have 1 by alpha and 1 by beta, that is according to the second option, then what would have been the answer? I'm only checking 1 by alpha into 1 by beta. So 1 by alpha into beta is 1 by c. Okay. So 1 by alpha into beta is, it's giving me reciprocal. But 1 by alpha into beta here is again 1 only. See, observe what I'm trying to say is, here clear this problem. So in this, what is 1 by alpha into 1 by beta? That is c divided by c. That is 1. But what is 1 by alpha into 1 by beta supposed to give? 1 by c. So this is also not the answer. Third, alpha by beta into beta by alpha. How much is it giving you? 1. Similarly, so alpha by beta into beta by alpha, cancel. It is giving you 1. Similarly, from the quadratic equation, alpha by beta is one of the roots into beta by alpha is one of the roots. Product of the roots is how much? C by c. That is also giving you 1. So what is the answer? This is the answer. But I wanted to prove it. It went slightly lengthy. See, problem is my space is less. So I'm not able to verify where I went wrong. Did you understand the logic? So what you can do is, if at all these kind of problems come for MCQ, you can try with trial and error with the options. But if more than one option is giving you the same answer, you'll get stuck. You need to be careful with that. Okay. But in algebra, generally it will not happen like that. So did you understand which answer is right? Yeah, option C. If you want, you can check D and also C. So for D, 2 alpha and 2 beta are the, if you take them to be the roots, what is the product of roots? 4 into alpha beta. 4 into alpha beta according to the first equation is C. But 4 into alpha beta according to the second equation is C divided by C, which is 1. Okay. So this is also not matching. So this is also not the right option. Okay. So the right option is only C. You make a note of this. So they did using trial and error method only. Solution, they did it using this method only. I wanted to prove it. Okay. So try the seventh one. The roots of the equation x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1 is equal to 0 are. So how did you do? Discriminator. So what is the value of discriminator? B square, that is 8 minus 4. So discriminator is 4. 4 is greater than 0, so it should be real and so option A is the right answer. What about 8th one? If the equation x square minus 4x plus minus x square plus 4x minus k is equal to 0 has real and distinct roots. Eighth one, x square plus 4x minus k is equal to 0 implies discriminant is how much? 16 plus 4k is greater than 0. Because they told it has real and distinct roots. So 4k is greater than minus 16. So k is greater than minus 4. So option B is the right answer. Why should I not take D? See, B and D says k is greater than minus 4. Why am I not taking D into consideration? Because D says it is greater than or equal to 4. If it becomes equal to, it will have equal roots. Ninth one. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is there. Has real roots. Sorry, equal roots. So discriminant is 0, which implies b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Then b square is equal to 4ac, which implies c is equal to b square divided by 4a. Option D. If the equation ax square plus 2x plus a is equal to 0 has two equal roots, then discriminant is 0, which implies b square minus 4 into a square is equal to 0. So what can I say? 4 into 1 minus a square is equal to 0. So 1 minus a square is 0 means a square is equal to 1. So if a square is equal to 1, I'll get a is equal to plus or minus 1. So option A is the right answer. Is the point clear? So make a note. Write it down. 4 will not happen. 4 will not. 4 will go to the other side. So 1 minus a square is 0. See, product of two numbers is 0 means either of the numbers should be 0. So 4 cannot be 0. So 1 minus a square is what is 0. Okay. 11th one, mark it as important. So root of 6 plus root 6 plus root 6 plus, it keeps on going till infinity, is how much? Okay. Let me take this as x. X is equal to root of 6 plus root 6 plus root 6 plus so on. Okay. If I square on both the sides, x square will be equal to 6 plus root of, sorry, 6 into, no, I'm sorry, 6 plus only. 6 plus root of 6 plus root 6 plus root 6 plus so on. Is that clear? So can I say x square is equal to 6 plus, can I call this whole thing as x again? Because the length is infinite. So if I call that as x, I'll write it as x here. So which implies x square minus x plus 6 is equal to 0. So it will be x minus 3 into x plus 2 is equal to 0 if you factorize it. So x will be how much? 3 or minus 2. So which one will be the right answer? So option B will be right answer because the square root is going to give you a positive value. Or I can say it like the sum of all the positive numbers can't be negative. So x square minus bx plus 1 is equal to 0. If it does not possess real roots, what will happen? So discriminant is less than 0. What is discriminant? B square minus 4 is less than 0, which implies b minus 2 into b plus 2 is less than 0. See, actually, I have to teach you something. Okay. So there is something called as wavy curve method. I'll tell you what it is. It is the idea comes from the number line only. So I suggest you guys write it down because there's an extra knowledge today. So if I take a number line, the intermediate number is 0. Is that right? So 0, I have 1, 2, it keeps on going like this. Similarly, on the left hand side, I have minus 1, minus 2. Okay. So listen. When you have b minus 2 into b plus 2 is less than 0, the meaning of it is b minus 2 is a factor. B plus 2 is a factor. The product of these two factors is less than 0. Means, when can the product of two numbers be negative? Think and tell me. When can the product of two numbers become negative? Like how are the numbers supposed to be? Can both of them be positive? Can both of them be negative? So what should happen? Either of them should be positive. One of them should be positive, one of them should be negative. That's the logic, right? So b minus 2 into b plus 2 is less than 0 means b can take multiple values. It is not a fixed value. So it can take multiple values in such a way that if b minus 2, whenever you substitute the value of b in b minus 2 and b plus 2, for example, you take number 4. Okay, you take 4 and substitute it in b minus 2. How much will you get? 2. You take the same 4 and substitute it in the b plus 2. It should happen simultaneously. So 2 into 6, is it less than 0? No, means b cannot take 4 value. B cannot take the value 4. Similarly, if I substitute b is equal to 0, for example, minus 2, there. You take the 0 and substitute it here, concentrate. Minus 2 into plus 2, up minus 4, which is a negative value. Means b can take a value 0. Like this, b can take multiple values in a certain range. I want to know what is the range in which, what are the different values of b I can substitute. Because I cannot sit and do this trial and error method every time. For that, I will first have a checkpoint. So b minus 2, if I equate it to 0, what will be the value of b? B minus 2 equated to 0. B minus 2 is equated to 0. What is the value of b? B is 2. So 2 is one of the checkpoints. On the number line, I will set 2. And b plus 2 is equal to 0. Why b plus 2 is 0? So b is equal to minus 2. So minus 2, I am setting on the checkpoint. Is that clear? So between minus 2 to 2, you substitute any value and see if the product of b minus 2 and b plus 2 is coming out to be negative or positive. So I substituted 0 between minus 2 and plus 2. So it came out to be negative. So I'll put the negative sign below. Is that clear till this step? Okay. Similarly, substitute any value on the left of minus 2. Tell me a number. In this b minus, see, this is the equation. B minus 2 into b plus 2 is less than 0. Concentrate on that. Okay. If b minus 2 into b plus 2 is 0, I'm trying to find the range of b, which will give me the negative value. Okay. So you understood why I took minus 2 and plus 2? Because I equated each factor to 0 and I found out the checkpoint. Is that clear? No. So b minus, so I'm substituting a value less than minus 2. Tell me a value less than minus 2. Minus 3. Substitute in this expression and see. Minus 1, which is coming out to be positive value. Means on the left of minus 2, if you substitute any number, it will give you a positive value. Similarly, substitute a number greater than 2 and see. Substitute a number greater than 2. 3 minus 2 into 3 plus 2. Positive, positive. So this is also giving you positive. So on the whole number line, what is the range of b values you can substitute where you're getting negative? You have to substitute it between minus 2 to 2. So the answer for this question is b minus 2 into b plus 2 will be less than 0 if you substitute any value of b greater than minus 2 and if you substitute any value less than plus 2. So what is the option? That is the right answer. Is that clear? You learn about inequalities next year. Okay, but it is better you know this. Okay. If x is equal to 1 is a common root, if x is equal to 1 is a common root of the equation ax square plus ax plus 3 is equal to 0 and x square plus x plus b is equal to 0, then AB is equal to how much? So since x is equal to 1 will satisfy both the equation, I'll try to substitute in both. So when I substitute x is equal to 1 in the first equation, I'll get a plus 3 is 0, which implies 2a is equal to minus 3, which implies a is equal to minus 3 by 2. In a similar way, if I have being substituted in this, what will I get? Which implies b is equal to minus 2. So what is a into b? Minus 3 by 2 into minus 2. 6. So option C is the right answer. Learning something new and you don't want to write. Right? So 14th is slightly tougher as the next panla. We'll first do some simple problems and then go to tougher ones. 14th, mark it and have it. I'll do it later. 15th one, the roots of the equation. The roots of the equation 2x minus 3 by x is equal to 1 r. So first rearrange it. 2x square minus x minus 3 is equal to 0. Because when I take LCM, I'll get 2x square minus 3 is equal to x. When you rearrange it, 2x square minus x minus 3 is 0. So 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. Factorize it. Minus 3 into 2. Because minus 3 plus 2 is equal to minus 1, which is my middle term. So 2x square minus 3x plus x minus 3 is equal to 0. Sorry. 2x if I take outside, x minus 3 by 2 plus 2 if I take outside, x minus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. So 2x plus 2 into x minus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 1 or x is equal to 3 by 2. So option C is the right answer. Sixteenth, for what value of k 2x square plus kx plus 8 is equal to 0 has real and equal roots? D is equal to, what should be the discriminant? What should be the value of discriminant? Greater than 0. என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கான்? Read the question carefully. B equal to 0, meaning B square, K square minus 4 into 2 into 8 should be equal to 0, which implies K square minus 64 should be equal to 0, or K should be equal to plus or minus 8. So answer is B. First of all, did you understand when I write K square is equal to 64, why am I writing K is equal to plus or minus 8? Why am I putting the plus or minus? This, it is not because of the square, actually, it is your quadratic equations only. Observe. So when I say K square is equal to 64, can I write K square minus 64 is 0? K square is equal to 64. Now, can I write K square minus 64 is 0? Okay. So K square minus 64 means, can I write it as K square minus 8 square is 0? So A square minus B square is what? A minus B into A plus B is 0. So what are the two values of K? 8 or minus 8. That is why it is plus or minus 8. Just because I'm taking a square root, I didn't write it as plus or minus. When I explained it in number systems, that is real numbers, that time we didn't learn quadratic equation. That is the reason. So yeah, actual reason lies in factorization. You will get two roots. Okay. 17th. K square x square plus kx plus 1 is equal to 0 has find the discriminant. Discriminant is b square minus 4 AC. So how much will it be? K is minus 3k square. Sorry, discriminant is minus 3k square. So observe, minus 3 is negative. K square is positive. Negative into positive will give you negative. So discriminant is less than 0 means no. That's the answer. No real roots is the answer. So 18th one, if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, x square minus 5x plus 4 is equal to 0, then the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus 2 alpha beta is. So alpha and beta, the roots of the equation means alpha plus beta is how much? Huh? Alpha beta is so 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus 2 alpha beta. So if I take these two terms, it will become alpha plus beta by alpha beta. LCM minus 2 alpha beta. So your work in this problem is just substitute the numbers. Alpha plus beta, you will substitute 5 divided by alpha beta, you will substitute 4 minus 2 into 4. So 5 by 4 minus 8 is how much? Minus by, is there an option? Yes, option D is the right answer. Is it clear, guys? Yeah. So you told me you have some problem with statements, no? the statement based problem. We'll go to them. Remaining problems from 19 to 27, you guys try. If you have any doubt, let me know. Now we will do some statement based problems. 28. So there is a rope which is of 16-meter length. So there is a rope of length 16 meter. It is divided into two parts such that it is divided into two parts. So if one of the parts is x, the other part will be 16 minus x. Is that right? Okay. So they told such that twice the square of the greater part. I don't know which is greater part. I am assuming x is greater. Okay. Let's take it in such a way that this is x and this is 16 minus x. Okay. So I'm assuming x is greater than 16 minus x. This is an assumption only. Okay. Such that twice the square of greater part exceeds the square of the smaller part by 164. Did you understand this conversion? Right? So 2x square minus 16 minus x the whole square is equal to 164. Then the greater and smaller parts are how much? So 2x square minus 16 square is 256 plus x square minus you have 32x is equal to 164. X square plus 32x minus 256 minus 164 is 0. So x square plus 32x minus 400 is equal to 0. So 400, how can I split and write it? Wait a minute, none of the options are matching. No? 9 into 7. So let me read the question. A rope of 16 meter divided into two parts such that twice the square of the greater part. 2 times the square of the greater part, that is x square, exceeds the square of the smaller part minus 16 minus x the whole square by 164. Okay. 2x square minus of 256. But none of the options are matching. So what is 256 minus 164? Check what is 256 minus 164. 92. 92 also none of the options are matching. So I'm just trying to verify by taking the product of both. So 11 into 5 is 55. 9 into 7 is 63. 12 into 4 is 48. 10 into 6 is 60. Twice the square of the greater part. 2 times x square minus square of the smaller part is 164. Check the solution once. What is that? 4? Sorry, 423. Okay, even if it is 420, I'm not getting the. Sorry. Okay, let me say this is 420 now. Okay, let me take it as 420 itself. So I'll get 420 means I can write it as 42 minus 10. Okay, 42x minus 10x minus 42 is equal to 0. 420 is equal to 0. So x into x plus 42 minus. Oh, one of the terms is getting cancelled. Sorry, that is what I was thinking. I thought both the values will come from this. Okay, x plus 42 is equal to 0. So x minus 10 into x plus 42 is 0. So x is equal to minus 42 is ruled out. Okay, and x is equal to 10. So if x is equal to 10, obviously 16 minus x will be 6. So one length is 10 meter, the other length is 6 meter. So option D is the right answer. Right, please make a note of this. So I'll tell you the priority of problem numbers. 28 we did know, then you do 30 because these are all based on direct formula. So 28, 30, you can do 33. So first we'll concentrate on that. Then we'll do 29. So 30th one. A farmer wishes to fence a 100-meter square rectangular vegetable garden. Since he has with him only 30-meter barbed wire, he fences 3 sides of the rectangular garden, letting compound wall of adjoining house act as the 4th side fence. Find the dimensions of this garden. So there is a rectangular garden whose area is how much? 100 meters square. Okay. Let one side be X and the other side be Y. Okay. So find the dimensions of his garden means you need to find what is the value of X and Y. So between X and Y, what is the only relation that you know as of now? X into Y is 100. Okay. Similarly, let us say he has covered, the sides AB, BC and CD. So what is AB plus BC plus CD? 2x plus y is equal to, check they're given. So how much is the wire he has? 30. So out of the 30 meters, he is able to cover only x, y and other x. So 2x plus y will be equal to 30. So what is the value of y? 30 minus. Okay. Let this be 1. Let this be 2. Take 2 and substitute it in 1. You will get x into 30 minus 2x is equal to 100. Okay. So 30x minus 6x square is equal to 100. Edra? Where did I write 6x? 1030. So where did I write 6x? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. It is 2x square only. So it is 15x minus x square is equal to 50. So x square minus 15x plus 50 is equal to 0. Can I do this? So x minus 10 into x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 5 or 10. Edra? Correct only. No? So x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 10. So if I take x is equal to 5, what will be the value of y? X into y is 100. 20, no? You understood what I meant. I got x as 5 and the first equation told me x into y is 100. So if x is 5, y should be 20. If x is 10, y is 10. But I'm eliminating this 10 comma 10. Why? Because you should read the question carefully. It becomes a square. If x is 10 and y is 10, it becomes a square. So what should be the right answer? 20 meter comma 5 meter. Option A is the right answer. Did you guys do these kind of problems or not? You've done it, no? Okay, then what is making you struggle? In the problem. Did you understand how to frame equation? $33. Sorry, you're copying. You're done? A school decided to award prizes to the most punctual and most obedient student. The sum of the two prizes is 150. So x plus y is 150 and product is. So if you know the sum and product, how will you frame the quadratic equation? So I'll do one thing, the alpha plus beta and alpha beta is 5600. Very good. Repeat it again. Yes, x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. So x square minus 150x plus 5600 is 0. So split 5600 in such a way that you get the middle term. Or you can go with the formula. Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. So I'll tell you. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square. So what is 150 square? 225. 15 square is 225. 10 square is 100. So 22500 minus 5600, the whole divided by 2. Did you understand? So 150 plus or minus root of, what is 225 minus 56? Oh, sorry, 4 into 5600. How much is that? 22,400. So you will get 22,500 minus 22,400. Is that right? I'm not verifying it. Plus or minus, you get 100. 100 now it is going to be 10 divided by 2. So 150 plus 10 divided by 2 and 150 minus 10 divided by 2. So 160 by 2 is 80. 140 by 2 is 70. So what are the two prices? Option. So who's getting it today? Out of you both, who's getting it today? You obedient illa, nee punctual illa. But actually he's a nice guy. Ilya, you like this in class or the only problem I have is with your concentration skills. You make silly mistakes. If you can correct that, you can do it. Okay. So 70 and 80. Sharia. So keep working on the remaining problems. If you have any doubt, I think that's the right standard, right? This